Jenn Tran reveals the Bachelor Nation star who's been her rock. Jenn Tran has been struggling lately. She also had a rough journey as the Bachelorette. However, there's one certain Bachelor Nation star who has been her rock throughout all of this. Jenn revealed who the person who has had her back throughout it all is. Fans feel bad for Jenn as she has gone through a lot after filming the show. Keep reading to find out more. Engagement does not work out. Devon Strader is not one of the most hated men in Bachelor Nation. He did not do the right thing after their engagement. During the entirety of the show, Devon was professing his love for Jenn. He made it known that he was there for her and only her. However, after they got engaged, Devon started to pull away. He then broke off their engagement over the phone. The next day, he was following Maria Jorges on Instagram. This made fans think that Devon was in it for all the wrong reasons. It seems Rachel Recchia has been her rock throughout this heartbreak. Fans are glad that Jenn has someone to relate with and talk to. Rachel has also been defending Jenn on social media. During the final episode, Rachel was also seen crying a lot of the time. She was upset that Jenn got hurt so badly. However, a great friendship has come out of this, and fans cannot be happier for the two of them. Viewers know Jenn will find the person she is supposed to end up with at some point. Jenn Tran, the lively and charismatic new face of reality TV, has quickly become a fan favorite. Her stint on The Bachelor brought a whirlwind of drama, heartfelt moments, and deep connections, but behind the glitz and glamour of reality TV lies a more personal story of resilience and support. Throughout her time in the Bachelor mansion, it became clear that Jenn wasn't just another contestant vying for love. She was authentic, emotionally intelligent, and perhaps most importantly, open about her vulnerabilities. Her transparency earned her countless fans, but even the strongest individuals need a support system, and Jenn had one in the most unexpected place. A fellow Bachelor Nation star who, unbeknownst to the public, had become her rock. Jenn's rise to stardom was anything but smooth, from the pressure of constant filming to the intense scrutiny of fans dissecting every move. She often found herself overwhelmed. The tabloids would capture photos of her smiling at a red carpet event, but behind the scenes, she was juggling the weight of newfound fame. It was during this time that she found comfort in someone who had been through it all before, a veteran of the franchise, who reached out to offer guidance, friendship, and unwavering support. Jenn had remained tight-lipped about who this mysterious confidant was, leaving fans to speculate. Some guessed it might be a former Bachelor, others believed it could be one of her fellow contestants, but the truth was far more touching and unexpected. In an exclusive interview, Jenn finally opened up about her secret source of strength. As she sipped on her tea, her eyes glimmered with a mix of nostalgia and affection. "It's funny how life works," she began, her voice soft yet filled with gratitude. "You think you're going into something alone, but then the universe sends you someone who completely changes everything. For me, that person has been none other than Rachel Lindsay." Rachel, who had won hearts as the first Black Bachelorette, was no stranger to the pressures of reality TV and the complicated aftermath that often followed. She had navigated public criticism, intense media scrutiny, and the complexities of maintaining a relationship in the public eye. Her experience mirrored what Jenn was going through, and it was this shared understanding that formed the foundation of their friendship. "It started with a DM," Jenn recalls with a laugh. "I remember I had just finished watching one of the episodes, and I was feeling particularly low that day. Suddenly, my phone buzzed, and there was a message from Rachel. She just said, 'You've got this, girl. Let me know if you ever need to talk.' That message was like a lifeline at that moment." From that day on, Jenn and Rachel's bond only grew stronger. Late-night phone calls, text check-ins, and the occasional meet-up for brunch became their norm. Rachel, having been in Jenn's shoes, knew exactly how to offer support without being intrusive. She gave Jenn space when needed but was always there with advice, humor, and a reminder that it's okay to not have it all together all the time. One of the most poignant moments in their friendship came during Jenn's most difficult time on the show. The infamous Rose Ceremony Meltdown, as fans dubbed it. Jenn had found herself at the center of a dramatic love triangle, and the pressure had become too much to bear. As the cameras rolled, tears streamed down her face, and she excused herself from the ceremony. In the ever-glamorous and drama-filled world of Bachelor Nation, few things are ever certain. Relationships are tested, friendships are questioned, and emotions run high. Yet, amidst the whirlwind of rose ceremonies and teary confessions, there are moments of genuine connection that transcend the spotlight, proving that even reality television's most infamous franchise can breed lifelong bonds. For Jenn Tran, the effervescent fan-favorite contestant of The Bachelor, who won hearts with her warm smile and down-to-earth personality, one such connection has been her anchor. In an industry where fame and superficiality often go hand in hand, Jenn's recent revelation about the person who has been her rock came as a heartfelt surprise. It wasn't one of the franchise's leading men who had stolen her heart, but a fellow contestant, someone who understood the ups and downs of life in the public eye and stood by her through thick and thin. Sitting down for an exclusive interview, Jenn opened up about the deep friendship that has carried her through the emotional roller coaster of post-Bachelor life. "There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that people don't see," Jenn admitted, her eyes reflecting a mixture of nostalgia and gratitude. "It's easy to get caught up in the glamour of it all, but the truth is, reality TV can be incredibly isolating. The pressure to live up to the persona people see on screen, the constant scrutiny, it can be overwhelming." As she spoke, her voice softened, and a smile tugged at the corners of her lips. "But through it all, there's been one person who's kept me grounded. One person who understands me in ways that others simply can't because they've been through it too." The person Jenn is referring to is none other than Bachelor Nation veteran and fan favorite Michelle Carter, a former contestant who, like Jenn, captured the hearts of fans with her authenticity and kindness. Michelle has been a beacon of support for Jenn throughout her journey. The two met during the filming of Bachelor in Paradise, and what began as a casual friendship quickly blossomed into something deeper. "It's funny because Michelle and I were so different on the surface," Jenn explained with a chuckle. "She's this strong, independent woman with this fierce competitive streak, while I'm more laid back and go with the flow. But there was an instant connection between us. We just got each other in a way that was unexpected." Jenn went on to describe how Michelle became her confidant during some of the most challenging moments of her life, from navigating the pressures of newfound fame to dealing with heartbreak and personal struggles. Michelle has been there every step of the way, offering words of wisdom, a shoulder to cry on, and most importantly, unwavering loyalty. "Michelle has this incredible ability to make you feel seen," Jenn said, her voice filled with admiration. "She's the type of person who listens without judgment, who lifts you up when you're feeling down, and who reminds you of your worth when the world tries to tear you down. I honestly don't know what I would have done without her." It wasn't just the emotional support that Michelle provided that left a lasting impact on Jenn. It was the small, everyday gestures of friendship that solidified their bond. Whether it was late-night phone calls to vent about the latest tabloid rumors, spontaneous trips to escape the pressures of Hollywood, or simply sitting together in comfortable silence, Michelle's presence became a constant source of comfort in Jenn's life. "I remember one time I was going through a really tough breakup," Jenn recalled. "I felt completely lost, like I didn't know who I was outside of this TV show or this relationship that the world had watched unfold." Michelle didn't say much, but she showed up at my apartment with takeout, a bottle of wine, and her favorite rom-coms. We sat on my couch, ate, laughed, and for a few hours I forgot about everything. That's the kind of friend she is. She just knows what you need without you having to say it.